Hi Milton drivers, Jeff Robinson, VP of Maintenance for Milton Truck Lines, talking to you from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I just have a few things I want to talk about today, maintenance related, and one of them is the VIRs that are being sent in. That's the Vehicle Inspection Report from the OmniTrack systems. Now the VIRs are good to send in, but they need to be mechanically related. There needs to be something seriously wrong with the truck for you to want to send in a VIR. I get VIR sent in for scratches on bumpers. I get VIR sent in for refrigerators that don't work. I get VIR sent in for things that really aren't even related. Inverters is another one. That's fine. Call Outside Repair if you've got those kind of issues. We can get those taken care of at any time. VIRs are really used for if you've got bad brakes and you need them repaired right now, or you've got an engine oil leak and you need that repaired right now. That's what VIRs are for. The problem with the VIR is if you send one in, that logs it into your particular hours of service login. So the fellows in Outside Repair, they have to go into another database, find that VIR, and log into that's either been repaired or will be taken care of at a later date. If something happens and that VIR isn't answered within, I believe it's 5 days, it will lock your hours of service up to where you cannot drive anymore until we go back in and check that VIR saying whatever problem you sent in has been resolved. So please, mechanical problems, always send in a MAC 18 and call Outside Repair. You can send in a VIR, that's fine. You have to do that daily. Most of the time the guys say, hey, everything's fine, I'm going to keep rolling. But if you've got mechanical issues, send in a MAC 18, call Outside Repair. We'll get you taken care of that way. We don't need problems with the hours of service and your ability to log into the OmniTrack system being held up because of the VIR problems, okay? Another issue I'm seeing on the maintenance Facebook page is trailer repairs. We're seeing more and more trailers that are parked and swapped out for an already loaded trailer at job sites. But the trailers the drivers leave, those things are in need of repair. If you know that you're going to drop off a trailer that has some tires that need to be replaced, that have lights that need to be taken care of, send in a MAC 18 saying, hey, I'm leaving this trailer at Joe's Steel Repair Shop. Send somebody in to get some tires replaced on it, and we'll get it taken care of for the next guy that picks it up. Because you don't want to pick up a bad trailer that somebody left for you as much as anybody else. So let us know if there's a problem on the trailers. We will take care of it before the next guy picks it up, and the next guy very well might be you. So I see that a lot on Facebook. So let's help each other out. We've got 2,400 trailers out there, so it might take a little time to get it resolved. But the quicker we get on this stuff, the faster we can get these things taken care of. Let's talk a little bit about repowers and the exchanging of equipment. I'm getting a lot of drivers wanting to exchange their tarps and chains and straps because I lost them on a repower. Hey, that's fine. Sometimes with the weather conditions or just the timing that's involved, you have to leave your equipment on there. But make sure that if you leave 2 tarps, 10 straps, 10 chains, that the driver you're repowering with gives you 2 tarps, 10 straps, 10 chains, or whatever you have to leave on the load. Make sure you get that stuff back. Or if you just happen to get a brand new set of tarps and they're a month old, you do have the ability and the say to go, I want to take my equipment off, and you can put your equipment back on there as long as time permits. That is fine too. So don't feel that on these repowers, just because it's a repower, that you have to leave everything on. It does take a little bit of time, but sometimes you don't want to get the other person's tarps and straps and chains. So please take a little bit of time on that. It'll help you, it'll help the company, it'll help everybody in the long run get these repowers kind of under control. So, and one other thing I want to touch on is idle time. Spring and summer is coming on, so we're going to see idle time get even higher. So please, if you happen to idle, which I know you will, because the APUs are not on these trucks, and you idle all night, make sure and bump the idle up to 800 or 850. All night long it has to run a little bit hotter, and that's just because it needs to generate some heat down through the exhaust system. If not, you're going to wake up in the morning, there'll be a check engine light on that says you need to do a regen. That's fine, do the regen. It'll probably take 10 or 15 minutes. If you try to drive with that light on, you're going to lock the system up, and then we're going to have to call a tow truck and take you off to get it repaired. So bump the idle to 850, do the regen if it tells you to do, call outside repair if you have some problems with your truck, and use the VIR with a little bit of discretion for serious mechanical problems only. Not refrigerators, not inverters, not scratches on the truck. So we need to know those things, but call us up and let us know, or send in a MAC 18. That's all I have today. Thank you for listening, and drive safe. Thank you much.